everyone, and welcome back to Miss Azrael's Gaming. So before we get started back into the Tartarus Key, I wanted to thank all of my subscribers. You've helped me hit up to 50 subscribers. I am truly, truly thankful and honored that you're willing to give my little channel a try and subscribe to me to see, you know, what games I come out with next. So I can't thank you enough. And let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so if everybody remembers from the last episode that we did of this, we ended up going down in an elevator, which I believe is what opened up. For some reason, we're the only ones who can come down here because I guess everybody else has been through a rough time. And I'm seeing a body down there. That's great. So let's go ahead and get started. So this is the sub-basement. Oh my god. These look like what I saw in the tank next to Kai. They're fake. I don't know if I'm relieved or more pissed off. Maybe both. So maybe, ooh, creepy. Maybe, what was it? Here's the keys. The detective was right. This was all just some prop. This whole thing was just set up. Oh, look, it's the collars. That's what William had on. Well, they had spares for everything, even William's collar. Somehow I think the idea that his death machine wasn't bespoken would offend him. Door's kind of open. Okay, research and development. Okay, so neat. Thanks, Torres. Okay, question mark. I thought I heard something. I thought it was footsteps, but it might be That's a clock. Oh god, it's probably a bomb. Toy box. Oh no, not a toy box. We're gonna pretend like that's not there. How about that? Sounds like a good idea. 4 toy swords. I'll just take these. That's probably what goes in the freaking toy box because it's got holes in it. I'm gonna poke them and a jack-in-the-box is going to pop out. Schematics for some kind of circuit. Okay. These binders are full of complicated schematics and what look like puzzle designs. Thousands of them. I'd be impressive if it weren't so gross considering what they've been used for. Well, if this has all been kind of like a game, does that mean nobody could actually, like, die? There's a note on there. Can I... Locked. There's a note stuck here. Okay. Okay, so it says, you were late for the meeting, which means you get to test the puzzles. You know the drill. Solve it or die. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, nothing on the back. Wow, that sounds like a great group to work for. You're late, so you either solve it or die. There you go. Okay, an exposed circuit. Looks like only one of these holes is correct. Is this one a spare for the toy box? You would need a replacement if it ever exploded. I knew it. I knew that ticking was a frickin' bomb. I didn't even go near it. So I technically shouldn't know that, but... Alright, I guess we have to... I'm not seeing anything else. Ooh, what's this? An origami whale? I used to make these when I was younger. Though yellow's a weird choice for a whale. Yeah, I would like do blue or something. Yeah. We're gonna pretend like we didn't see that. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Didn't see those. Nope. No bombs here. Okay, let's see if there's anything on the table. Those are those potion things I had to use early on. I've seen all these puzzles before. Can't believe a tiny team was responsible for making all of them. What kind of person takes a job like this? Making things, knowing people will die. Are we sure we'd actually die, though? I mean, because I was lucky and got everybody out alive, but... Alright. I'm guessing the right way to solve this is to insert swords into the correct sides. There's got to be clues around here. There are always clues. Don't want to get this wrong, especially with the ticking. Yeah, I don't want that. Okay, so we have... What is that? bull. And we have a wolf. We have a whale. And we have an eagle. There's a whale, which is like that whale. Does it give me any clue, though? I don't see anything on it. What the? Who drew that freaking clown? That's probably what's gonna freaking pop out at me. Okay, so there's no unicorn. I don't remember. I haven't seen a bull. If I have, I've missed it. I don't know. Or a wolf. Oh, don't do that. Okay, so I'm gonna look at the holes real quick. They don't. None of them match that one. The closest one. There's a note there. I've seen all these puzzles before. Okay, so that's the same thing, but it looked like there was a note. Okay, so none match that one. Unless it means red, which there is a red one. And I don't really... And the whale... I wonder if I can die. Yeah, there is a blue color with the eagle. So probably the third, like on the cloud it's on. I'm not sure what that, maybe... I thought the top moved for a second. Green. Okay, there's the wolf. Okay, the bottom one looks like the go for that one. Maybe. It just depends on which one's considered the third one on that red one. Thought I had them right, but maybe I don't. Maybe it's the whale one that's not right. I'll just blow myself up. I mean, why not? Because I thought maybe it would be the top one since it's sitting on the top. Or maybe, oh, and the bottom one's empty. Like that. I know that one's right. It has to be because that's where the little green means go. So maybe it's the red one. Oh, Jesus. I knew that was going to happen. Wasn't scared. Totally didn't get scared. You guys jumped. That was not me, so. Clowns. Why did it have to be clowns? Is it holding a note? Let's see if I can take it without touching it. Ugh. The last thing I want is a note from a clown. Okay, that thing won't shut up. What a gross, meaty chuckle. I hate how it keeps looking at me, but then I hate everything here, so what else is new? Okay, let's see what this note says. Okay, so, hey, good job on not dying. Head over and tell us what you thought of the puzzle. You know, how to unlock the door. It's a diagram. Is this a hint? Okay, I bet that's over there. So maybe this one? If I've got this right, the door key should be hidden around here. Wow, a book switch. Feels like you only see those in movies. Shut. Oh. What the oh my god, he freaking follows you. Dude, I'm out. Nah. Nope. I'm out. Goodbye. I will take whatever's ever in this room. I don't care. Do not care. I will... What the hell? Am I in a psychiatric ward? Store's different, extra secure looking. According to the sign, it's the control room. Need an access key to get in. Oh my god, why do I feel like I'm gonna get freaking chased? Peacock, the lion, key from the kitchen. Understandably bloodstained. Wonder if the ribbon was always red. Wait, where did those come from? I mean, I know I had gotten them earlier, but I thought they were gone. Sign says this is the subject room. Guessing they're records of participants. Not getting in without an access key. Looks like a standard boardroom. There's another door in the back. Doesn't matter. Can't get in without an access key. Oh my god. I'm going to get chased. I just know it. Like, why is there nobody here if somebody's watching us? An exit. This place looks safe. I should get the others. Oh, thank God I'm not going to be down here by myself. I don't get why they couldn't have all just come down there with me anyway. This is different, but that's definitely an exit. The last thing in our way. It's shut tight, though. There's some kind of emergency lockdown. You've got a plan? I think I can override it from one of the admin computers. Saw the sign for a control room down the hallway. With some luck, I'll have us out in no time. Yeah, you do that. Keep me updated. Once again, it's me doing everything. Hey, Alex, can I talk to you for a moment? Sure, what's up? I just want to check in with you. You're doing a lot for all of us. Oh, well, honestly, I really don't mind. I mean, obviously, I'd prefer not to be trapped in the evil death house. But, how do I put this without sounding... I guess, well, I've always felt really lucky. People have always taken care of me. My mom, my dad, then my grandma after they died. I'm sorry, Alex. Oh, it's not okay, but it was a long time ago. Car accident. Hurts when I poke at it, but I've made my peace with it, you know? But I've always had people around me who helped. Even when they didn't have to. Friends, professors, that cute barista who always gives me a free cake pop when I come get coffee. It's just nice to be able to take care of others finally. Feels good, you know? That's an admirable attitude to have if it doesn't get you taken advantage of. Well, I guess I'd still rather be the person who helps it if it's needed, especially in a place like this. Designed to make you feel powerless, small, alone, even more than escaping. If I can make sure nobody else ever has to feel this way, to me, it's worth all of it, you know? Alex. Oh, wow, that was a lot, huh? Sorry, I guess I've just been thinking. Anyway, really, I don't mind. I'm happy to do this for you. All of you. Even William? Even him. But I have a lot of literature to send him, and he better read it. Trust me. That's one old dog that's going to learn some new tricks. Just be careful, okay? You matter too, Alex. I will, I promise. Plus, I have a feeling like the end is in sight. It'll all be over soon. Okay, so we got the admin key card. All right, so let's see. I can't talk to her. Let's see if we can talk to anybody else. Alex, how are you holding up? You must be exhausted. I am. Would you like to take over? I mean, I can't thank you enough for everything you're doing for us. I feel quite useless. He is. Please, let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Oh no, listen, I'm the only one here who hasn't been put through some sort of weird physical trauma tonight. Is she kidding me? Like, all the crap that I've gone through with things shutting on me and opening on me. I had a stinking clown in my face who was following me while I walked. Like, she's had emotional trauma, which can just be as bad as physical. So I don't get it. I don't get why she has to be the one that does everything. Honestly, I'm happy to help. I'll be happier when we're out and I can grab something to eat. I'm starving. Sure. Charles, when we get out, that's the first thing on my list. Why is he saying his own name? I often keep those things for when I'm too engrossed in work to eat. Not sure when I got this one. And it's a little, worse for wear, isn't it? Very, flat, but, please take it. Wow, thanks, Charles. That's... Well, it's very sweet. And when we get out of here, I'm treating you to some real food. Promise. Let's move on. Hey, Kai, what are you thinking about? Look serious. Oh, I guess Torres was telling me about some of the things you said you've seen here. You know, like the stuff with the mirror and Charles. It's okay. I don't know if I believe me either. Oh, no, it's not like that. I was remembering a friend I had in junior high. She was always into, weird stuff, like conspiracies, the occult, ghosts. I think she even tried to start a podcast at some point. Anyway, I was thinking, do I owe her an apology? Like, do I need to look her up online and say, hey, you were totally right. It's true, all that crazy stuff people used to give you crap for in school. Then I started to wonder whether she would believe me. If I told her everything we've been through. Yeah, honestly, I'm torn. Should I write a best-selling tell-all and retire on royalties? Or bury all this deep, deep, deep down? Let the authorities worry about the rest. Well, when you figure it out, you let me know. The more of this place I see, the more I don't get how it was able to happen without anyone noticing. With enough money and power, you can probably make sure people don't notice anything. And yet I ran a red light on a deserted street at midnight, all to get to the clinic for emergency call, and I still got a fine in the mail. These past few years haven't... Sometimes I question what I'm doing. Not the helping people, just whether it makes that much of a difference. I mean, there's so many people out there hurting. Sometimes it feels like the whole world is falling apart around me. Ruth, a place like this should make me feel small, futile, but for some reason, It just makes me feel more determined to do whatever I can. However much I can, as long as I'm still standing. So don't give me those big baby deer eyes, Alex. I'm going to be fine. We all will be. I'll make sure of it. Are we quite done yet? My feet are beginning to hurt with all this walking. Your feet? I'm the one who's been trudging all over this place. Ugh, and it's so stuffy in here. Would it kill them to run a humidifier? Is that really your biggest concern right now? Well, pardon me for being concerned about the necessities. Look, all I want is to be far away from this place as possible. As soon as possible. Surely you can understand that. Oh, trust me, I've never felt more kinship with you, and I'm sure I never will again. Why is it whenever we're around him, there's always papers on the floor? Ooh, a vending machine. Get me a snack. Something about the idea of people just kicking back with snacks, enjoying a break, all while orchestrating the deaths of others, really pisses me off. Okay, so that's the same thing. Okay, let's see. Did I miss somebody? Bathroom. God, that's stupid. Why did that scare me? Okay, and I think I talked to everybody, I believe. Why do I feel like there's not enough room between the stalls and the sink? Okay, someone scratched something into the wall of this stall. Watching me, watching me, watching me, watching me, watching me, watching me. It just goes on like that. My skin is crawling. Yeah, that's a little creepy, not gonna lie. I mean, why are you scrolling that into the wall of a toilet? Why are there no mirrors? It's kind of weird. I don't like that she drew the clown on there. I hate that. Okay, it doesn't look like I can get anything in here. Okay, and nothing here. This place is a mess. Okay, so I've been into the bathrooms. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. Because I know I'm going to have to go back the way I came, but... I feel like there's something behind there. Huh. This looks like an ancient rune or something. That's kind of weird. This thing is really creepy. You should be questioning your life choices. Right about the time you're commissioning a logo for your evil empire. Ooh. Yeah, okay, yeah, nobody move down there. I'll take care of everything myself. As usual. Oh. Okay, so from B. Armitage to Director A. Johnson. Subject, we've got big problems. Look, bro, I'm not going to argue about this with you anymore. I am not telling them their fancy fucking set designer tripped down the stairs and broke his neck right before showtime. Oh, okay. They'll call off the whole thing this cycle, and they're not just going to pat us on the heads and say, it's okay, we'll try again in 5 years. Do I have to remind you what happened to Jones? How you got promoted? And for what? Because of some broody graffiti in room none of them will ever see. Look, I checked the notes, and the only thing left is the obnoxious floor painting down below. That's it. And you and I both know nobody else goes down there other than their ritual artisan. It's just more ego-stroking bullshit. We have the project notes, right? Just send Reed down there and have him paint it up after he drops off the last player. Tell him we'll pay him extra. He's a greedy meathead. He won't ask questions. Then after the event, we can tell them what happened and they won't even care because they'll have time to train up someone new for the next event. For now, just keep your mouth shut. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Okay, so from Director A. Johnson to K. Peterson, S. Roberts, 79 others, subject small tremors. So I've been hearing some of you have concerns about structural stability following some of those annoying tremors we've been experiencing. Let me put those concerns to rest by reminding you how impenetrable this mansion is. A tank couldn't bring it down, much less some little quakes that don't even register on the Richter scales in town. This place has stood for over 100 years, and I dare say it will be here long after we are all dead. Okay, this is crazy. Okay, so these binders look like product inventory. No, wait, it says product and all the information is heavily redacted, but are these logs of people who have been through this before us? There's so many who have died. I don't have time for this. Well, okay, that's really nice to say about people who have died. Oh man, I would kill for a cup of coffee, even if it's a stone cold and has been sitting here for who knows how long. No, steady, Alex. You're better than that. Yeah, I mean, it'd be my luck it'd be freaking poisoned. Okay, I didn't see anything else other than those emails. Why did it get dark all of a sudden? This looks promising. A computer this large has to have access to exits, which would be handy if it would turn on. It refuses to boot without the correct server connection. Okay. Heavy-duty cables. These must have been used on the servers. I'll take them with me just in case. Where is she putting all this stuff? That's my question. Oh man, what is this? It's nothing I can mess with. But that could be the answer to something else. Okay, it says current known issues. Clear the T168 something. Rewire lab 01 FOEW. Plumbing needs replacement F1. Subject team layoffs. Fire alarm issue. Pull lockdown resources. Manacle server override. I don't know if that's going to be the answer to a puzzle or something. Oh man, look at this stuff. It's all top of the line hardware. What I wouldn't give for the time to dig around in the guts of these. Well, let's get out of here before they start digging through our guts. Okay, from blank to Director A. Johnson, subject founder's goals. You've been told before, it's not your job to question things. Whatever fantastical mumbo-jumbo you might have heard third hand from some of the older members about the imperatives of our great organization, it has always been about entertaining the rich and powerful. They call themselves the Tartarus Society, for crying out loud. What part of that says disconcerting and well-adjusted to you? When we hired you, we gave you the most advanced technology and resources money could buy to craft the entertainment. And when I get long emails from you babbling about demons and dreams and shadows in the stage we built, I am not entertained. Take this as your sign to course correct. The board appreciates your work and your discretion thus far. The game is starting soon. Do not disappoint us. I'd so hate for us to have to find another director. Dang, man. They are serious about this stuff. I'm still thinking this is a Hunger Games, or Hunger Games, Squid Games type thing. Okay, so from K. Peterson to J. Thomas, subject player emergency. There is no player for the ground floor West Wing section. The player that was supposed to be there was the genetic scientist they caught leaking info on that online forum. He's gone. Gone. Dead. Reed was vague, but apparently he knew he was being followed, that he was going to be next, and there was an accident. Goddamn Reed. We cannot have an empty play area, so Reed was told to grab the first person he found. This is just so sloppy. We spent all that time designing that room for the specific schmuck, and now we have a random schmuck. It's just sloppy. We gathered what intel we could on this Kai person, so I'm attaching that here. Do what you can, but if you can't come up with any new props or puzzles to tie it all together, we'll blame Reed. This year's game has completely gone to hell. First we had to shoehorn in that fancy bastard just because he pissed someone off. Now this? I've put in so many late hours trying to fix this, I think it's messing with my head. I keep having these weird dreams, seeing things out of the corner of my eye. All the stupid ghost stories they tell you just to justify their little egotistical production here must be finally getting to me. I need a vacation. Oh, so Kai wasn't meant to be in the game. Okay, it's a data port. Luckily, I have just the cable for the job. I should be able to connect different servers together. Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's... Oh, I see. Yeah. Am I supposed to connect these together, though? So, like, the yellow, orange, there's another yellow, a green, and a blue. I don't know. Oh, I think I have to come back on this again. I want to take it off there. Were these used as research on set design? Sorry guys, I just realized I had my microphone muted. So, a remote. This must turn on that big TV. Yeah, I had paused it for a second. I needed to get up and do something, and I forgot that I had muted. So, sorry about that. Luckily, it wasn't for a long period of time. Like, I think it was in my second or third episode. I had to, take a little break, and didn't realize my mic was still muted when I came back. So, okay, I don't see anything on the desk. Okay, so let's see if this remote works. A blueprint page, cross-section view of somewhere in the mansion. Where is that? These stairs, arrows. Why is it here? Well, that could be the place that they were. That looks like barrels. Okay, I'm not seeing anything else. Oh, the next slide. So an abstract painting, very different from the rest of the decor. The pattern looks familiar. Okay, let me back over here. It does look kind of familiar, but... the Vitruvian Man. Wait, no, that's not... Looks like it cycles now. Gotta be a clue there. I'm thinking that has something to do with around here. There's a reason all these pictures are on the wall. Oh! Like the picture. This must be it. Okay, so a hidden control panel. Let's see here. I think that's unlocked something important. Main gate access point. Digital override available. Are we actually getting out of here? I should check back with Torres. Good news? Yeah, I've managed to get it open. Are you saying we can leave? Yeah, that's right. Everything okay? Just a nagging feeling. Probably nothing. It's been a long night. Yes, it has. One we've only managed to get through thanks to you. Which is why I'm asking you if you're ready to leave. I would say yes. There's no point in sticking around. What happens if I say no? Let's just say yes. See no point in sticking around. We've been everywhere. Okay, this should do it. Everyone ready to go? Wait, what is that guy? Does that guy seriously take books? Yes, please. Just open the damn door. I'm not hearing the magic word. Alex, please. Okay, give me a sec. There, that should do it. Another tremor. This place can shake itself apart for all I care. I hope the ground swallows it whole. You know, in certain mythologies, tremors often precede the emergence of... Who cares? I don't. I don't want a damn bedtime story. I want to be as far away from here as possible with a stiff drink. Oh, of course, I just thought maybe... No more theories and discussions and pondering. Blast it. Alex, my gratitude, truly. You have gone above and beyond. It's more than I deserve. But I am getting out of this damned hellhole. Out of my way. He's probably gonna, die. Can't say I don't know how he feels. To be honest, I didn't entirely believe we'd ever walk out of here. We wouldn't be if not for Alex. That's an extremely polite way of putting it. Well, for once, he's setting a good example. We should get out of here. Why is he, stopped there before anything else goes wrong? Torres, you okay? No, I'm sure it's nothing. Let's go. Great. I hope I shouldn't have said no. Okay, Torres was never satisfied with her escape from the mansion, largely because she left without any real sense that things had truly been settled, or anyone she could hold accountable for it. A full search of the premises by law enforcement only revealed more questions, including a hidden elevator that went nowhere at all, only solid earth beneath it. After the initial media fervor, the case slowly went cold despite Torres' attempts to keep digging. Torres spent the rest of her life in the pursuit of bringing to justice those who abused their power and resources, including eventually the corrupt officers who had been responsible for her leaving the force all those years ago. If nothing else, that finally brought her some measure of peace. She may even have smiled slyly. After his experiences in the mansion, Charles never stopped feeling as if they had missed something, like an itch at the base of his brain he couldn't scratch. His whole professional life narrowed to the pursuit of increasingly obscure legends and phenomena, making his reputation in academic circles suffer even more. Even so, he never lost touch with the other survivors, occasionally consulting for Torres or volunteering his time in Ruth's clinic. As much as it had shaken him, Charles's experience in the mansions had also left him keenly aware of how much people had to offer one another, and how fleeting his time really was. Though it was often his awkward, halting process, he spent the hours of his days determined to reach out to those as best he could, and was remembered by those who knew him best as an eccentric soul who only truly wanted two things: to be known and to be of help. Following the events of the mansion, the next several years of William's life were thrown into upheaval. His connection to the society meant he came under intense scrutiny as he reluctantly shared what he knew, only to discover he had no way to actually prove anything, and all those he had implicated had rock-solid alibis, including his so-called former friends, who used their connections and influence to effectively financially ruin him. It left him paranoid, mistrustful, and very, very bitter. For the first time in his life, William found himself undergoing what was for him some very unpleasant self-reflection. It would be unreasonable to say he ever had a complete change of heart and became a good person. But over time, with some awkward attempts at learning, one might say he was on the way to being a better one. I think this has a different ending, and I didn't get it. Alright, so out of all the survivors, Ruth emerged as one who burned with the most fierce and renewed purpose in flung herself back into her work as though the world couldn't touch her. She redoubled her efforts to help others regardless of their personal risk, but with the help of Alex's computer skills and Torres's own brand of PR skills and influence, Ruth was able to dodge between the efforts of anyone who might have tried to stop her. All Ruth cared about was that she had her family and friends, a warm cat, and a cold beer to come back to at the end of the day. Though she was still haunted by what she had experienced at the mansion and the things left unanswered there, Ruth finally realized what so many whose lives she touched had always known, that what she did mattered, and had made a profound difference regardless of what anyone might have tried to tell her otherwise. After they left the mansion, Kai felt off, not only because so many questions were left unanswered, but because they felt they had their place in the universe violently shaken. The knowledge that someone could have the power and ability to simply reach out and toy with anyone at a whim was infuriating, and so was knowing that Kai had, themselves, been chosen to toy with as an afterthought. Kai felt strongly that people should be able to enjoy their lives without needing the power and influence to justify it. After college, Kai's architect career was marked by a focus in public libraries, parks, theaters, any place people might find a little joy and experience. For most of their life, Kai would describe themselves as nobody important. The places they conceived and built that would stand to enrich the lives of others for decades to come would say otherwise. Despite managing to help the others successfully escape the mansion, Alex struggled with feelings as if she had truly saved anyone. The lack of answers frustrated her more than anything else, and the thought of anyone else going through what she had, feeling trapped, helpless, powerless, drove her to put her computer skills to use via some good old-fashioned hacktivism. Although Torres turned a blind eye to the source of the information together with Alex, she was able to topple powerful, corrupt figures, though Alex was never able to find any trace of the society that had put her and the others through so much pain. As much as she was able to help countless others through her vigilantism, she never stopped feeling as if she had missed something critical all those years ago, and sometimes at night a certain symbol would haunt her when she closed her eyes. Very interesting. Okay, so I got the achievement, a group effort, save everyone. Okay, guys, so I went ahead and decided that I wanted to see if there was a different ending. So my autosave before the end was on in the director's office. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to skip through all this. And we're going to get to the point where where they ask me if I'm ready to leave. Because it was kind of just nagging at me because I feel like there's more to it. There has to be. Okay, so we're going to say no. I'm sorry, but no. Excuse me? This doesn't feel off to you? Us just waltzing out without answers? On the contrary, I'll do the electric slide out those damn doors as soon as you get a move on. We can't just leave. There's so many things unanswered. I confess I agree. The universe has enough mysteries without us leaving this one unsolved. Could you really live with yourself if you left without bringing this to light? Did all of you collectively hit your stupid heroic heads while I wasn't looking? Good God, this isn't some grand conspiracy or another one. Yes, this is one of the rich dicks who put us here. I beg your pardon, but I had nothing to do with your current predicament. I would have been very grateful not to have met any of you. No offense. Yeah, well, all I know is without Alex, I'd still be down there, alone in the dark. I don't want to think about that happening to anyone else. Alex, for someone I just met, you've earned a lot of my trust. If you think we should stay, I trust your judgment. Agreed. Oh, wow, that was unexpectedly emotionally heavy. Look, that means a lot, but I'm going on alone. What? You most certainly are not, young lady. I'm not risking everyone's lives based on a gut feeling. If you don't hear from me in the next hour, I want you to go. Alex, please, at least let me help you. I need to feel as if I've done it something to repay you. I didn't save you so you could owe me, Charles. Just look after each other, okay? I'll be back soon. You will come back. I've never met a tougher person. We'll see you real soon, Alex. If you change your mind, we'll be here. Stay safe. Okay, so I don't exactly know where I'm going to solve this. Let's see if there's like maybe a hint on my map. I don't see anything. I guess we'll just find out. What? Wait, what? I think I just went backwards. I think I got turned around. Yeah, that's what it was. I got turned around. I was like, either that or I'm losing my mind. See, there's those barrels, kind of like what was there. Because we didn't look down here. It just automatically took us down here. These barrels kind of resemble the director's diagram from the office. There are no coincidences in this place. I'm opening it. Yeah, see, that's what I thought too. A secret passage? I'm not surprised, but whew, that air smells so stale. Guess I should crawl through? Oh my God, no. I'm gonna crawl back. Can I crawl back in here? Oh God, I don't like this. Small pedestal. I swear, if one of these things starts moving, I'm going to lose it, and not in a way anyone will like. Please be fake. Please be fake. Please be fake. Okay, we've got a puzzle here. Okay, so that's the same thing that she just said. There's an inscription. The path to hell is revealed with the offerings of the damned. Choosing to ignore any inherent symbolic meaning there. Yeah, I hear things falling. A statue of death. wonderful. That just sounds lovely. An angel statue. It's sitting on the opposite side to the death statue. A crypt, angels and demons. I say these people take their self-important garbage theming too far, but this place feels older somehow. This looks ancient. I can barely make out the inscription on the lid. Service and suffering, reward and death. Man, I hate these people. Okay, statue of an angel, well crafted but falling apart with age. I found it sitting on the right pedestal. Statue of death, I found it sitting on the left pedestal. Okay, nothing happened there. What if I put that one there? I don't know. Oh, look, the symbols. Symbols are different. They weren't here before. What's making them appear? More fancy electronics like I saw in R&D. I hope so. Okay, but so how do I know which one that goes on? Okay, it's like the horns, the halo, and the moon. Although that moon's facing a different way, I wonder... These symbols definitely weren't here before. What's making them appear? More fancy electronics like I saw in R&D? I hope so. So we have the Z, triangle, and the hashtag. I can't put anything on those ones. I hate this. Oh, there's a statue, a gargoyle. It's loose like the others. Must have been sitting in the middle pedestal at one point. Well, I've been picking up weird crap all night. Why not? Why stop now? That's funny because I didn't even see that one there. I just happened to approach it. So it says, I think this is a gargoyle, that or one ugly dog. I found it behind a coffin. I assumed it was moved from the central pedestal. These symbols definitely weren't here before. What's making them appear? More fancy electronics, I hope so. I can't... What the... You can't even see that. It's like a bunch of freaking scribbles. That's a lot of stairs. No going back now. I have to see this through. Sorry about that, guys. My mic was off again. So I was able to solve the gargoyle puzzle. It was the symbols that were left that hadn't been used. Okay, so we can't go up. We have to go down. Good Lord. I think this is where the tremors were coming from. Stone tablet. Got another stone tablet. Oh, am I swapping them? Oh, whoops, I'm swapping them. I thought I was collecting them. Duh, now I'm probably like gonna mess myself up. Okay, this looks decidedly less high-tech than the stuff in the mansion. So how do I... Uh-oh, that doesn't look good. Taurus would probably say that was done with lights or lasers, but the air in this place feels strange, heavy, charged. What do I do? I just moved that with my mind? Ugh, my head. Feels like something's digging around in my skull. Yikes, and I accidentally swapped some of those. I hope that doesn't mess me up. Okay, so that... That is project. So, okay. It's like one of those pipe puzzles. Oh, okay. The pedestal, it's lighting up. I should try getting all 3 shards to glow. Oh, there we go. Crud. I don't know if it's smart to keep going deeper into this place, but I'm so close I can feel it. I did have a third one. I was thinking that was 2 for some stupid reason. Oh, it's a person. Hello? Hello? Oh no. It's tied up with those symbols. My head and guts feel like they're being churned. What is this place? And hey, who the hell are you? Hey you! What the hell's going on here, man? Were you in on this? The hell did you do to me? This ain't what we agreed on. Ugh, if I could just move. Whoa. What happened to you? Don't act dumb with me. This supposed to be part of your little show, you perverts? Well, I ain't playing. What did you do to me? Was it something in the paint? Was it this? Just hold on, okay? I'll figure this out and I'll... Wait, there was a guy that went missing that supposedly broke his neck when he was painting. You. I know you. You were in my room. Oh my god, you're the one who brought me here. Stop flapping your lips and get me the fuck out of here or I'll... You really can't move, can you? Is this how you wanted us to feel? Powerless? Helpless? Hey, look, it's nothing personal, okay? It's just a job. You get it, right? Come on, help me out of here. I can't move a muscle. Help me, you bitch. The atmosphere in this place is so oppressive. Like when I met Charles and saw that thing. What is that? It's so beautiful. Feels like I gotta... What are you doing? Hey, lady, please, I'm begging you. What's that? In my head, it sounds like... Please don't leave me alone here with it. What the heck? Why would you stick your hand in there? Ugh, what was that? It was like my body was moving on its own. Ugh, my stomach feels like it's turned inside out. Where am I? What the hell's going on? Is she like... Did she just go into the past and that was actually her? Oh my god, it is. Did she teleport? My head, it feels so fuzzy. Is this real? Do I have to get the words lined up again? Oh, I got it lined up, but it doesn't look like it does anything. Oh, I forget how to use my... Man, it feels so... Is this for real? Reveals... Yeah, I can't... Yeah, that's what I had to do when I was in the room. Weird. This painting, it fell. No, not this one. The reflection. Okay. This painting, there was a hole behind it. Oh, that was loud. Oh, I barely touched it. Didn't this happen? I don't line it up. Right, this is how it happened. I took it off the wall right before the... What was it again? That was a trick, but was it me all along? She's probably like been in her own head or something. Dang, I wish I could have pulled up my walkie-talkie, but I couldn't remember how to do it. I keep lining it up, but it's not... Because I lined it up and that's when it fell. If I remember right. Thought it was me, but was it a trick all along? Did I do that? In that case, the next thing is... That was when the axe got thrown. That's why we would know. So I must have died in that one room then. I've been here before. Was I my own reflection? remember feeling so helpless. Taurus was trapped dying, and I was only able to help her because of the axe. The axe from the mirror. How do I have this? My head is all fuzzy. Is this what happened? Did I help myself? Nothing in this place makes sense. Why should it start now? Okay, get ready, me. One axe base, Deus Ex Machina coming up. You know, when I get out of here, my therapist and I are going to have a lot of stuff to unpack. Yeah, because then we found our body behind the bookcase. This wall. There was a giant hole which the bookcase was covering. Should I make it? How would I even do that? I don't know, just go around it. Need one of these for the wall. Bone saw. Looks like I'm gonna have to make it myself. This is where I met Ruth, but there was a body here. A body that looked like... This is how I found part of the antidote. But there's no sign of that now. Am I supposed to help myself again? Set the stage? I think this was how I looked when I found myself. God, this is so messed up, and I'm so tired. The heck is going on? Ugh, damn it. Stop jerking me around like this. Where the hell am I now? That's where Kai was. What the hell? There we go. Are you the one behind everything? I almost drowned. All your pain, all your anger, all your despair. You are worthy. Worthy? Of what? I'm not afraid of you. After everything you've done, I'll show you what I'm worthy of. I remember how to do it now. Because we did see myself walk down the hallway that one time. This place. This is the other side of the door that was boarded up. To find Kai, I needed to create a path for myself. Okay, 1, 2... And now I'm back here again? Tell me what's going on. Tell me. Tell me what the point of all this is. Hey, I'm talking to you, damn it. If you want my help, this one is beyond help. This one is undeserving. A mistake wrought by a careless hand. Leaving a way forward, a crack. A moot in the eye of the universe for you to slip through. That voice. We have spoken before, yet never so clearly. Close enough to touch. It has been eons since I could parley with one of your kind. Longer still since was one worthy. You keep saying that. Who are you? What is this? Why am I worthy? Hey! That's that area from the first... when you can leave. What's happening? Where am I now? Yeah, this looks like that area that the door was there. Is this gonna be like aliens or something? Ooh. Or creepy ass demon. No, you're not real. This can't be real. Few have ever come so far as to behold our divine countenance. Fewer still would even dare. But I have fed well over these many years. My head, what's all I needed to regain my strength? Supping on the tender fruits of your kind, all in exchange for your petty, fleeting concept of power. Just shut up. I can't thank God. Yes, we have been called that. So many names, by so many throats. Writhing in fervorous love and devotion, stronger with each grasping desperate praise, until the betrayal by one of your kind, a fearful worm who twisted our rituals and left us caged below. Half in, half out, the gate but a crack when it should be a gape, but watching, always watching, and feeding. Feed on... Drop by drop, the elixir of your suffering upon our many tongues, sustaining us, strengthening us. You fear because you are weak. You suffer because you are weak. You could have fled, yet you came to us to complete the ritual. This is your purpose. You are our key. No, that's not true. Everything I've gone through, my whole life, it can't be. My body's feels like it's on fire. You always struggle, worms twisting through the carcass of the cosmos, but we shall give you greater purpose, a part of our great being as we scorch this plane with the glory of our rule. No. No! The gate is open. The time has come. Accept your place in eternity. Shut up! My whole life, the things I've done and experienced, the people who have helped and loved me, my family, my friends, Torres, and everyone else. It doesn't matter what I've accomplished. My life is worth something. My life is worth everything. And I'll give it all up to make sure you can never, ever do this to anyone ever again. You need me to keep the gate open, but I'm a worm, huh? Well, I hope you choke on me. Why? How did she know that was going to work? Torres. She's not coming back. You don't know that. Just give her a little longer. It's been hours, damn it. She's not responding to the radio. The tremor just a few minutes ago was the biggest one so far. She might have... Look, we've all been over this damn place calling for her. She's gone. Surprise, surprise. Look who's ready to save his own hide. Now you listen to me, you. Please, everyone. We can't turn on each other. Look, I want her to be alright too. But we can't find her, and if she's not responding, then... He's right. Torres. Alex promised she'd be back, and if she hasn't, then... But she said it herself. The best thing we could do would be to bring help. So, we'll go, and we'll bring help. It's the only thing we can do. Let's get moving, everyone. We can't do anything else here. Oh, wow. They're just gonna leave me. You jerks. Definitely a different ending. Okay, so following the events at the mansion, Torres found herself very busy indeed, tracking down and apprehending everyone she possibly could who had a connection to the society, whether the authorities wanted her help or not. She felt a renewed sense of purpose and fire, and oddly, a new appreciation for life. She had learned, after all, how unexpectedly fleeting it could be, and tried to slow down and enjoy it more when she could, sometimes a little. Torres spent the rest of her life in the pursuit of bringing to justice those who had abused their power and resources, including, eventually, the corrupt officers who had been responsible for her leaving the force all those years ago. Though she had many offers to join other agencies over the years, she would always turn them down. In her own words, "I already lost the best partner I could ever hope for. How could anyone else possibly ever measure up?" While the public would never truly believe the wilder elements of the events recounted at the mansion, Charles didn't care. For him, it was validation of everything he had spent his life chasing, and between that and an intense desire to make the most of the time Alex's sacrifice had granted him, he threw himself into his work and studies with a renewed sense of purpose. He would eventually become one of the world's most respected scholars on folklore and the occult, even getting a few cameos in some of his favorite horror movies series, much to his delight. Charles' experience in the mansion had also left him keenly aware of how much people had to offer one another and how fleeting his time really was. Though it was often an awkward, halting process, he spent the rest of his days determined to reach out to others as best he could, and was remembered by those who knew him best as an eccentric soul who only truly wanted two things: to be known and to be of help. So some of it changed, and then other parts didn't. Following the events at the mansion, the next several years of William's life were thrown into upheaval. His connection to the society meant he came under intense scrutiny as he reluctantly shared what he knew, only to discover he had no way to actually prove anything, and all those he implicated had rock-solid alibis, including his so-called former friends, who used their connections and influence to effectively financially ruin him. It left him paranoid, mistrustful, and very, very bitter. For the first time in his life, William found himself undergoing what was for him some very unpleasant self-reflection. It would be unreasonable to say he had ever had a complete change of heart and became a good person, but over time, with some awkward attempts at learning, one might say he was on the way to being a better one. So his wasn't really different. While the media was reacting to the shock of finding out about a secret society, Ruth was focused on one thing: rolling up her sleeves and getting back to work. With the help of Torres and surprisingly William, Ruth was able to keep her clinic work out of the public eye. To the frustration of the press, any interview she deigned to take focused on only one thing: the people who needed better help than a system that was failing them. But if the media was bored by her words, the public was inspired by them, and Ruth's passion quickly spread like wildfire as more and more people took action to fight for change. All Ruth cared about was that she had her family and friends, a warm cat, and a cold beer to come back to at the end of the day. Though she was still haunted by what she had experienced at the mansion, Ruth finally realized what so many whose lives she touched had always done: that what she did mattered and had made a profound difference, regardless of what anyone might have tried to tell her otherwise. Prior to the events at the mansion, Kai had felt as if they were struggling to figure out where their passion truly lay in life. Afterwards, however, Kai was unable to stop thinking about the things they had seen and the people they had met and lost in their own place and events. For the first time in their lives, Kai felt a powerful motivation to be someone who could touch the lives of others, even in some small way. To be someone who helped rather than someone who hurt. Kai felt strongly that people should be able to enjoy their lives without needing the power and influence to justify it. After college, Kai's architect career was marked by a focus in public libraries, parks, theaters, any place people might find a little joy and experience. For most of their life, Kai would describe themselves as nobody important. The places they conceived and built that would stand to enrich the lives of others for decades to come would say otherwise. Okay, so I got the achievement, until the bitter end, saved the world. So I guess that was considered the good ending. I mean, I kind of died, so I don't know how that's a good ending. Alright, everyone, so that was the Tartarus Key, and I guess what was considered the good ending. Definitely better than the ending that I got the first ending playthrough that I did, for sure. Please let me know down in the comments what you thought about the game. I mean, did you like the ending? Was it kind of what you expected? Did you think it was going to be something different? Maybe with this little game that's put on? Please leave me a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Bye.